Hey guys, we recently did a vehicle wrap for Aldus Brewing Company in Hanover, PA. We sat down with Jason Mininger, the owner, to talk about what Aldus means and where the name originated from and how we turned that into a vehicle wrap. Check it out.
My name is Jason Mininger, and I'm the founder of Aldus Brewing Company here in Hanover, Pennsylvania. Aldus Brewing Company is actually named after a 15th century Venetian printer. His name was Aldus Manutius, and he is the inventor of the italic font. He standardized the use of the semicolon, and he is the one who's considered to be the father of the modern paperback. He was the first person to actually print books in a small format that could be purchased by anyone, not just the aristocracies or churches or the wealthy. And you're probably wondering what this has to do with beer. Well, he thought it was really important that everybody have access to quality literature. So he created the italic font so he could fit more words per line, thereby reducing the amount of lines necessary per page, and by reducing the whole amount of pages necessary to print a book. And that was so everyone could have access. And we're trying to do the same thing with craft beer. We're trying to keep the price down with using the same quality ingredients as every other craft brewery, but we really try to crank on the recipes to make sure that they're cost effective, but just as good as everything else. So like Aldus didn't change any of the literature, he just made it fit into a format that was affordable for people who were trying to do the same thing. One of the interesting things about Aldus Brewing is where we're located, which is in the original Snyder's of Hanover pretzel factory. We are half of our business is in the original part of the building, which was built back in the early 1900s. And then our brewery facility is actually located in the newer section of the building that was added on by Hanover Foods in the 50s. There's a lot of history in the building. There's a lot of the old electrical work still hanging in the ceilings, original skylights, original wood roof. When Snyder's really started cranking out pretzels, they put new ovens in, and the ovens got so hot they actually lit the ceiling on fire. So they had to put in these sawtooths for the vents here to vent the heat. But that's one of the challenges of having a wood roof that we don't really need to worry about, but it is the original roof. So we have a generic 24 case box that we use that we have graphics on, and we sent that over to them and said, hey, what can we do with this on the van? And they took it from there and ran with it and gave us the awesome layout they did. When I first saw the wrap, it absolutely blew my mind. As a matter of fact, I brought my kids with me. They had to drop me off to pick it up, and they looked at the van longer than I did. They were just stunned. It's absolutely beautiful. The wrap met every expectation I could possibly have, not having designed it myself. It looks like a giant billboard. You can see it from hundreds of feet away. It's readable, it's legible, and that's what we're really looking for. And we couldn't ask for more. Obviously, our goal is to make beer, make people happy, but also to employ people. So we'd like to grow to a mid-sized brewery, regional brewery, and just be able to keep making people happy.